So the joke is, every time, I don't know, you've listened to
I did drink like half that bottle of wine too.
He's seriously will like take a drink, but he'll drink too much, and he knows it's gonna happen, and then he's like, "Ah!" I was like, did he seriously just fucking drink out of Hannah's wine bottle?
Yep. The music's on.
Wow. Actually, it's not too bad. How's your sound?
Good. The same as it ever
Go ahead and talk.
Hello, Tony.
Okay. Can you hear?
I can hear him.
I can hear you when you're on the mic.
Can you hear you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How the fuck are you, Neelis?
I'm good.
Hey, just for the record, if everyone didn't watch it, the new YouTube video looks fantastic.
Excellent.
So I actually kind of prefer it to the previous.
What's different?
He used a DaVinci
Resolve.
Oh, I know what that
Resolve software.
I went to film school.
I didn't, and yet I can make these things.
You know you want to.
Nope.
Do it.
Go to different university.
Do it.
You did. So.
White supremacy.
I've been waiting to hear this happen in real life. I've been listening to the podcast. Do it.
He asked me very nicely to stop making fun of him for going to film school at Liberty University.
Very nice.
Fathered by Franklin Graham.
it.
And
Jerry Falwell, they're different.
oh,
Jerry
my bad.
Falwell
Jerry
blamed
Falwell
9/11
and
on
Franklin
the
Graham
gays.
are not fucking different.
Jerry Falwell fucking Billy.
Are we?
Got
Are we recording?
There's a
Oh
whole
my
Palpatine thing going on there.
Do it.
Producer Chris, are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, is this thing on? Hello, hello. So,
Do more impressions.
I'll leave that to you. Thanks. Welcome to Popcorn Tribunal, episode 20. This is our season finale for 2019.
There's 4 people in episode 20.
Ooh, 420.
I don't get it.
Yes.
Our favorite
yes,
little
you
pharmacist.
do. Welcome to the podcast, Mikey Blaha.
Mikey.
He's a good friend of Derek Bailey and mine, and officially now, I guess, a good friend of Tyler based on the drive up here.
Tyler's my new best friend.
That's true.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
You guys get
That's
offended
cool.
about everything.
That's cool. So for those of you that are not watching on YouTube, we are surrounded by probably a third of Tyler's Star Wars collection.
Only a third.
Tyler is drinking from a
Are you even a fan?
Chewbacca mug. Stein, I guess
I
we
do
could
have a
call it a
story
Stein.
about that. When I had a girl over a couple months ago, I had to hide all my toys. But then there's some stuff you can't hide, like my shower curtain Star Wars stuff.
Rest assured, if you ever
Looked
have
like
to,
I got mugged.
if you have to hide stuff from a girl, it's probably not the girl you want.
That's true.
I found that out eventually. She moved 2 days later, so that was
I'm pretty sure the
it's
first
like,
time
oh, you got a job in Nashville.
I'll never forget that
That's
phone
me.
call, Tyler. I was like, "Hey, Tyler, how are things going with the girl?" Oh, she moved.
She ghosted me for 3 days and then moved.
And then I found out she moved. Like, it's not like she knew she was moving, or wasn't. It's not like
We
she
don't
didn't
know.
she
I don't
was
know.
moving.
5 days before? Come on.
Yeah, she fucking knew.
She knew.
You don't just go, "Oh, that date was terrible. I'm gonna move." I mean,
Or-
I've never been on a date with you, Tyler,
it's
so
me.
maybe.
It is Tyler.
Do you still get conjugal visits?
I wish.
I wish.
That means you get to have sex with the prisoner.
And
Tyler-
the
Tyler-
trailer out back.
Tyler does have Star Wars sheets.
That's
And
true.
I often tease him about them. But the reality is if you find a woman that will let you have sex with her in Star Wars sheets, marry her.
Well, no.
Except for that one.
Except for that.
Except for that one.
I'm going to be honest. I think the first time my now wife slept over with me, it might have been on Star Wars.
Yeah, I
sheets,
believe it, man.
Surrounded by Star Wars
Plaza,
Legos.
man.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
we
a
got
role
high
model.
fives going on. So, so we had a special guest on episode 19, Hannah, Derek's wife. Went over really well. And we've been planning to have Michael on. Mike.
Who?
God, that's
Oh,
so weird
Blaha.
calling you that. I'm just going to call you Blaha. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I apologize.
I'm repping the family name.
Yes. So I've been planning on having him on for a while. He's a big Star Wars fan. This is our Star Wars Roundtable episode. So we're going to start off. We're going to talk a little bit about Rise of Skywalker.
What?
And,
Were we supposed to have seen it before this?
go ahead and chew that popcorn into the microphone, Tyler. Oh, please don't. Sweet Jesus.
You only have to.
Careful
As long as
what
you've
you
seen it at
wish
least
for.
3 times, we should be okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, at least 3? I've only seen it twice.
I knew you had. I've only seen it twice.
Twice.
I've only seen it twice.
Oh, Tyler's the only one that can talk. Okay, it's all you, buddy. Stop eating. So let's talk about Rise of Skywalker. Blaha as the guest today. Throw it on us.
Take it away.
Yeah, so the first time I watched it, I liked it, but I was kind
Did you
of
weep uncontrollably?
No, so that was the reason I was kind of nervous about it though, was because going into it, I kept telling my wife like, "You're gonna have to like tell me if I'm being too loud
You're
crying
gonna
in the
have
theater.
to console me.
Like
a
you're gonna have to
little
let me
bit.
know if I'm crying too much or something." Because I mean, I tear up at movies a lot.
Yeah.
and I teared up at Last Jedi.
Was
and-
that because it was so terrible, or
We'll get
It
there.
was
We'll
not.
get there.
We'll
No,
get
like
there.
like Luke's Luke's moment at the end.
yeah,
of
yeah,
Last Jedi.
absolutely.
Maybe like, and then still when I watch
All
it, it'll make me
Leia
tear
stuff
up.
will get me now because
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
Yeah. And so, like when I left Rise of Skywalker, I was like, I never felt really emotional watching it. Like,
Is it because there was no emotional attachment to the storylines that they were
it's-
closing?
I actually,
or?
I probably on the whole, I think the sequel trilogy is probably my favorite
Yeah.
trilogy of Star Wars movies.
No.
I know,
Second favorite.
We'll talk about that.
Oh,
Tyler.
But,
my God.
but like leaving that movie, I kind of and like I told you, we drove right away. We had a
Yeah.
road trip right after, so me and my wife had 8 hours to talk about it. And the time I was like, I mean, I liked it, but it went by really fast. When I went to go see it yesterday, I finally had that kind of like connection with it. Like I was watching it, and I was like, I realized I was like, oh, I'm feeling kind of emotional.
Did you
at
catch
some of the
things
stuff
that you
going
missed
on.
the first time?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of stuff because that movie goes exceptionally fast.
very much.
It's
so,
very
yeah.
fast
Compared
paced.
to Last Jedi.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But so it's upon a second viewing, I would say it's probably.
So did you leave the first one disappointed, or
no,
just
I wasn't.
not
I
feeling
wasn't
what you thought
disappointed.
you would
I was like, I like this, but I was I don't know how
But
much I'm
why?
gonna watch it over and over. Like there's certain Star Wars movies I watch like over and over and over,
Yeah.
and I thought maybe this would be kind of not one of those. But now
I'll
I'm
say this is
feeling
probably
it will
the
be.
most rewatchable of the.
I
sequel
agree. Yeah, I
trilogy.
would agree with that now that I've had that moment in the second viewing.
So, a lot of the negative talk around it. You know, did you read any of that before you went to see it?
Yeah, I read. I don't really care about spoilers, so
Oh, what?
I lean into that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Why?
that's legit.
I did,
He
spoilers
doesn't-
have never
he
ruined a
could
movie
care
for
less.
me. Like I
He
honestly
still
doesn't,
enjoys the
No!
movie. Yeah.
it doesn't change the outcome of. I knew the entire plot of Last Jedi before I went to go see it.
Yeah.
There's not much going on.
So, what are your thoughts on some of those all of those negative reviews, and as a Star Wars fan, because there's a reason you're
Yeah.
here.
Well, can you first recap? Because I don't read that shit.
I mean, I feel like a lot of the hate on Rise of Skywalker came from people who really, really liked Last Jedi.
And we'll
And
talk
wanted
about that. I don't think
Yeah.
it shat on it to the level they're saying.
Yeah, I think a lot of people wanted Last Jedi to be the future of Star Wars. Like every Star Wars movie was going to be that. And as much as I do like Last Jedi, that's not really sustainable because
Well,
that movie does
that-
not encourage a
Well,
lot
was
of
the
hype.
Ryan
that
Johnson
movie-
trilogy that got canceled? Was that supposed to follow up?
No, new
from Last
characters.
Jedi, or was it completely?
No, it was.
separate?
He said it was me totally. Is that like officially canceled? By
Yeah.
the way?
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought that would have been good. I don't know.
I wanted the James Mangold Boba Fett movie more than anything.
I think that's still happening.
Oh, really?
It hasn't been officially killed.
No, he said something on Twitter like, "The fans suck." I don't want no part
Did he
of this."
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't blame him for that.
No,
Well,
I
I
don't
know,
either.
I know
I
that
don't
I know
either.
that Disney and Lucasfilm released a statement last week saying that the Star Wars universe is not ended,
Oh, yeah.
and that it's literally just begun.
Well, they go
So,
through directors like toilet paper too. So.
Yeah. Wait a second. Was that a poop reference?
You go through toilet paper fast if you shit a lot. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I go through toilet paper.
Good job, Tyler.
Dang. That's why
I take
they
it Tyler
paid the
didn't
big
come from a
bucks.
2-square family.
We couldn't afford 2 ply.
So, any standouts? Tell me what you thought about the closure, if there was any, the following canon, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, I definitely enjoyed it. The first time around that I watched it, I thought it was a good end to the whole thing. I actually, walking out of it, even the first time where I didn't feel quite connected to it, I said I thought it was a better conclusion than Return of the Jedi.
Right.
I
Which
agree
is a
with
big
that.
statement for me because Return of the Jedi is my favorite of the original trilogy.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
And
That's an interesting
disagree.
conversation.
When we get to ranking these movies, we're probably going to disagree because a
Oh,
lot of people
and
And
disagree
we're
with
allowed.
me.
We're allowed. That's why
A
it's
lot
a
of people
round table
disagree.
Tony
discussion.
loves Attack of the Clones.
I
so
do
this-
too, actually.
No,
I just
No,
watched
I
Attack of the
don't.
Clones
Oh,
last
no.
the
night.
most boringest thing.
I
made
don't
by-
like Attack of the Clones.
Literally last night going to bed, I was like, I want to watch a Star Wars movie to get hyped for today, and I watched Attack of the Clones. I'm not even
talk.
kidding you.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
But I thought it was good closure to the
Oh,
to
yeah.
the series. I didn't really have any problems with plot points in that movie. There's
Right.
specific stuff that I wish they'd like expounded on a little more.
Right.
But like I didn't. I thought it ended well. I thought it was a good end to the not.
What'd
just
you think
this
of the
trilogy,
kiss?
But you know what? I liked it.
I love
Yeah.
Raylo. I'm all for
I
Raylo.
do.
I ship. I
The
ship.
first time we saw Force Awakens, my wife was big on it, and I was kind of like, "You're delusional." And then the more she showed
Well,
me
Last
Raylo stuff
Jedi,
online, I was like, "That's
yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
cute."
yeah. Did you read some of the fan fiction stuff?
I have not read any
Yeah.
of the fan
He
fiction.
wrote some.
I have written
And he filmed
several.
it. Speaking of amateur films, last
Oh,
episode.
snap.
I've written several Raylo fan fictions. If you guys could link me at the end of this, that'd be great.
Sure.
It's like a reading.
Yeah,
sir.
we'll link it. Link in the description. Wink, wink.
I will just piggybacking off what you said. I think compared to Return of the Jedi, I think this movie in particular totally justified the sequel trilogy and why
Yeah.
it was necessary. Because after Return of the Jedi, you're like, what are you gonna do with this?
All right, so we'll get into that later in the discussion. Let's talk specifically about Rise of Skywalker. And Derek,
Yes.
go ahead and try and piggyback off of what Blaha said, and let's have some of your thoughts on it.
I really enjoyed the new film.
Right, you've seen it twice.
I have seen it twice.
Blaha's seen it twice. I've seen it twice. Tyler's seen it thrice.
I'm really with you, Mikey, that the first time I saw it, I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I was just like, man, yeah, this isn't like the heartwarming or heart-wrenching like finale that I was expecting. My biggest beef is that this is supposed to all take place over 16 hours,
What?
right?
Well, so that was that. The first time confused me too, and the second time I was thinking more: is it just 16 hours until the first time they use that weapon, and then after that, it could be an indiscriminate amount of time?
Fair, maybe. But I mean, that last scene when like they're fighting them taking off, that's supposed to be pretty
Yeah.
quick, and I buy that.
Yeah.
But that they like go on the chase for the Wayfinder and are able to go to 2 other planets before making it to Exegol in 6. I don't know about that shit.
I never caught on to the 16-hour time
They
frame.
definitely. I watched it really closely
Yeah.
the second time. They definitely say it's launching 16 hours, and then later, after they are at, where the Jedi Hunter ship, Oki, right? Or
Ochi.
Ochi. Right after they leave that planet, Poe mentions like 8 hours left,
Yeah.
and it's like,
I mean, to be fair, hypersonic travel, so...
yeah,
Hyperspace, actually.
yeah, but even that, like, light speed jumps still take time. So the timeline was I'm still kind of have beef with, but otherwise, upon the second watch, I mean the ending especially, and all the Jedi actually made me feel all the things.
Did you guys
Yeah,
catch
that
them
was
all?
awesome. Yes, there was only one I missed at the end there, and they were all making fun of me in the theater when they pop up in the credits, and I got all of them but one right.
Nice.
Who was it?
I didn't recognize Ayla Sakura from the Clone Wars because she's not in a
there's
lot
a-
of it.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
fair.
And she
there's
also
a couple.
they-
I'm like, I don't know.
There's a couple from the Clone Wars who sound very similar too.
That's true. Freddie Prinze Jr.
I was so
I actually recognized Freddy,
He's-
but it took me the second watching to recognize him.
I'll tell you that made me the most excited because Kanan Jarrus is my favorite character in Star Wars.
Oh wow.
He loves
And-
the
Right
expanded
on.
lore. Yeah, he's a bigger
Okay.
fan.
One other thing I really want to comment on, I thought some of the fights in this were the best of all time. I mean that Rey and Ren fight at
On the crashed Death Star?
on the
Yeah.
well, first off, yeah, the setup with the Death Star was just
Yeah.
so well shot.
Yeah.
With all the fragments of that. But then correct me if I'm wrong, the most force usage ever in a lightsaber battle that I
yeah.
recall. Like direct force usage.
I like
at
how
least.
they expand the force projections too. Like, they can fight in
Absolutely.
2 different places.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So here's something that I
love
think
it.
J.J. Abrams does really well. I think he does those kind of sequences really well, and I think that showed really well in this film.
Sure.
Right? Like if I think of the lightsaber battles from Last Jedi or whatnot.
Were there any? There's
Well,
the
you had
throne
this-
room,
The throne room.
In the
Throne
throne
room,
room,
yeah.
which was pretty phenomenal.
It was good,
but lightsabers.
but
are
for
hit
me, I was
lightsabers
more
in that movie.
invested in the J.J. Abrams fight scene. He uses a lot of long distance shots.
Sure.
And that kind of I don't know I like the way it establishes.
Also, prequel
100%.
flips are back.
Yeah.
In this one though, it kind of like it struck me how much more realistic the prequel. Flips
Agreed.
look,
I thought
'cause,
that the
like,
first time that it happened, I was like, oh, okay, that looks
Like,
much better.
It was like a weird thought where I watched it and I was like, you can tell that that's someone on a wire.
Yeah.
Like actually doing a stunt and not something digital, which like it sounds like it would not be
Yeah.
a good thing, but it actually
No,
The
looked-
digital
it
looks
looked
were
great.
faster.
It looked
great.
amazing.
They were
Close,
faster,
yeah.
and the bodies didn't
Yeah.
seem to bend very
I like the
naturally.
idea that it looked
Yep.
like she was like, especially during that fight on the Death Star wreckage, or where she looks like she's like floating and it
Yeah.
looks like it looked more mystical almost.
Yeah. I really liked
100%.
when Kylo comes just walking through the water. You know, she jumped over it and he's
Yep.
just like, fuck it, I'm just going straight through it. So yeah.
It was so good.
So anything else that you have issues with? Anything that you really loved about it? This is great airtime listening to you breathe into the microphone.
No, that's my biggest thing.
Okay.
Is, like I said, I really liked the voices at the end.
Right.
A lot of people had beef with like, you know, his father couldn't save him, and then his mother reaches out one time. But I really bought into that because I mean we know how strong Leia is with the Force. Number
Yeah.
one,
Well, he couldn't kill her in Last Jedi.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you know there's a connection.
we know there's a connection, and we always know that it's much stronger than with Han.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like I said, though, just the fact that I mean, she's
Well,
a
Han
fucking
also wasn't
Skywalker.
force sensitive, right? That's something that
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, if we compare him to say Finn,
Right.
it's pretty clear that Han isn't force sensitive.
I agree. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so kind of a question for the three of you, and then we'll get to your conversation about it. A lot of the beef that I've read was about the connection between Ben and Rey, right? And those
Yes.
scenes where she's in his quarters and they're talking and conversing. I thought that it was a great way to expand upon the way that Rian Johnson did it in The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts? Because that's been a lot of the complaints. How are they fighting? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the first time ever. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, where they're actually able to like physically manipulate things across the barrier.
They interacted
in the Last Jedi,
Yeah.
like when he's
Yeah.
first talking with her, he has like rain on his glove, so it's set up.
Okay.
It's set up that
Okay.
it'll be stronger
Yeah.
later.
As their connection grows, I feel.
Okay,
like that
fair
power
enough.
Yeah.
But then we get, you know, the pulled necklace off, right, and then the actual lightsaber fight across
Yeah.
Which
the
is
distance
great.
this time.
I had no issues with it. I know. I mean, you're-
Yeah. It's just expanding on something from the like extra material.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
it is
Yeah.
canon, I guess.
Yeah,
you know,
and that
awesome.
it's and I mean it's like it's elaborated on a little bit in books and stuff like so it is one of those things. I do think there is a couple of moments like that in this movie where it's expanding on stuff from the extra material.
Right.
So I can understand why people who don't invest in that
Yeah.
a lot might not understand what's
Right.
going on. Whereas like when I see that I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's
Do you remember?
I've read that in a book. I know what they're talking about."
That's awesome.
How do we feel about force healing?
I was totally fine with that.
Well,
I
the
totally
Force
bought
is the body's energy. It's
Yep.
the
Yeah.
the
No,
It
I
made
loved it.
complete
Yeah.
sense to
I
me.
feel like Qui-Gon could have used that.
right?
Right. It made a lot of sense. I was like, I loved when I
Well,
saw
wasn't
that scene.
Qui-Gon separated by red laser barriers when he died?
It's called a
No,
ray
he's just-
shield, Tony.
no, he's
Thank
just-
you.
he's just
See, that's why you're
Uh,
here. That is why you're fucking here.
I mean, he was still talking to Obi-Wan as he was going.
Yep.
Well,
So
maybe Obi-Wan wasn't as strong as Rey.
one other potential
Well, obviously.
beef that I'm just like kind of just like
Area
whatever,
grievances.
right? Because I mean, we know that they've been on Exegol for decades. We don't know really how long,
Yeah.
right?
Like 30, 40 years, I think.
It's like
Sure.
35 years after
Yeah.
Return of the
I was
Jedi.
gonna say I thought it was like 40 years. So, but where do those resources come from? I don't know that I need that
They're
story,
Sith,
but
they're Sith loyalists. They could have had, and there's like a ton of them. You see,
I know
and
obviously
that's-
the Sith Eternal, which I want to get into in a minute, is a lot. But still, they're in a place that supposedly can't really be entered or exited without guidance. So you're telling me they got something that
Well, it's
Well-
like an ancient Sith order, so they could have been building these things We
For
don't even
100
know.
years.
Yeah,
I
we
think-
don't even
Okay.
know.
I think you're probably the one here who has delved into the extra material the most.
oh, without doubt, I
The
know
Knights
you
of
are.
Rey, the planet of Exegol, the Sith. What's the backstory there, and how was it carried over into this? Correctly, incorrectly?
So honestly, like all the Exegol stuff is new to this. Like that's never been another. They're pulling from other stuff from the old lore.
Oh yeah, bringing
Like-
Palpatine back the way they did is very
Oh, yeah.
Legends canon.
Yeah, no, that was like straight out of like a 1990s like EU
Oh,
novel.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I felt like I was reading like old EU again, like watching that. I mean, probably the closest you can get on what they pulled Exegol from is like stuff from like Knights of the Old Republic, like Korriban and Malachor. And I mean, there's ways in the old canon that they could have easily built that fleet, but but they didn't really hint it. I honestly thought this was gonna pull. I don't know if any of you have ever played Knights of the Old Republic, but there was a thing that called the Starforge, which was how the Sith were like pumping out their fleet. I thought for sure that was gonna be brought into play, and I wouldn't be surprised if later that is mentioned, like in
Or
a
if it
book
was cut.
or comic.
Mhm.
Yeah, if it
Yeah.
was because that would take a lot to. It would kind of take a lot to explain. I think you would have to suspend your disbelief pretty hard when Palpatine's like floating around in his
Well,
jammies.
they drop you right in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think J.J. Abrams is a Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding?
Are you
No,
kidding?
I mean, if I compare the filmmaking and what feels like loving the source material to the Rian Johnson film,
Sure.
or for me,
Or even his track work.
Well, yeah, but even for me, it feels like because you've seen JJ's Star Trek, you know, and now you've seen his Star Wars, and for me, this almost felt I hate to use the term a love letter, but like when he could get his hands on it, it was like there was an excitement about it, and
Absolutely.
And I
Star Trek
felt like it was-
his trial run. Almost.
I mean that's a hell of a trial run.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. But I mean, Star Wars is arguably bigger.
Facts. I mean, I
At
agree.
least, I mean,
Yeah.
cinema-wise.
I
mean,
loved his Star
certainly.
Trek stuff too. I mean, the lens flare may have been a little
His
overused.
second one's Into Darkness.
Yeah, let me say this. I wish we would have got more of Knights of Ren. I thought it was conceptually really
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
awesome, and I wish we would have got more of that story or more fights with them in it. Really at that last when he kills them off on Exegol, we don't really get much of that, and I would like to see more.
Well, and
Like when the
each of them is an
stormtrooper
individual
goes,
character.
Knights of Ren, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And each of the knights is an individual character, so I'm sure there's
Exactly.
some sort
Are
of
there 6 or
interaction.
7 of them?
I think there's
There's-
5.
Yeah, I counted
I
5.
could be wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was 5.
5 plus Kylo.
I don't, maybe
so.
I was
Yep.
thinking 7, like dwarves. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
Axie.
The one with the axe that was grumpy.
Here's one other thing I was reading. I think this goes into it a lot. I haven't read this yet, so I can't say for sure. But so, what do you guys take on? Do you think that was really Palpatine?
There's 2 theories I've heard. One is that like the one we see in Jedi is always a clone, and the
Yeah.
ancient one attached to the machine is the original.
Yep.
Or the flip of that is like
Well-
people have more of a problem with it, but once he quoted Revenge of the Sith, I'm like, I buy that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then he goes on to say. So, number one, on Exegol, we see in that one bat, right, all the Snoke clones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look like
Tyler-
Alien
yeah.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, and Tyler and I had a conversation about
So
that. Actually.
that's very interesting. Little.
Well, so we
snippet.
thought of
Go into that
farming
first, yep.
metachlorians.
Yeah, you can create life with metachlorians. Again, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Anakin
obviously,
was created
that's
that way.
So maybe he wasn't necessarily a clone. Maybe he was being regenerated.
Sure.
I like that he looked all fucked up because now it makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree. But
And then when he started pulling the life force, he completely. Well, clearly you've got two
Suddenly
of the
gets
strongest.
like this cool red outfit on.
Yeah.
But then he mentions being all the voices in Kylo's head, right?
Yeah.
I
And
love
they
that,
cycle
yeah.
through that, and I thought that was beautiful. But then, I mean, and now we suddenly no longer have just a simple master and student, right? But we have the Sith
Well, he
Eternal.
absorbs all the Sith.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So there's some lore that suggests there are, master Sith that are like shapeshifters.
Yeah.
And just become whoever is necessary for the moment. And I actually kind of like that idea that Palpatine himself did pass on, but the Sith Eternal are using the most, what the Resistance is most scared of Palpatine, and
Yeah.
and Rey, they need to, inspire that hate trait to do the killing.
Tyler, what'd you think? Let's have some of your points.
I really loved it the first time, and I actually did tear up.
So much?
Yeah. Second time though, when we saw it later that morning, because like
Yeah, fuck, that was
I saw it
ridiculous.
that night, and
Like
then 12 hours
you
later-
saw it at the 6:00
Yeah.
showing. We saw it
We
at the
went to the
10:40.
10:40.
not
showing.
even 12 hours later. For
I got
you.
home at 1:50 and was at the movie theater, picking you up at what 8:30?
Yeah,
8:30.
My bad.
Oh Jesus! I dozed off a couple
He
times,
Did. He did.
but it
Evil
wasn't
Ray
for
woke
long.
him up. He's like, shit.
Yeah, I was tired, which is why I want to see it a third time.
But the second time, it confirmed it. I'm like, this is like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it is my favorite.
and because of, and like, I'm just gonna say this because I don't think it shits on The Last Jedi other than the granddaughter reveal. I think it builds a lot because why this trilogy so
And
important?
see, I don't get that though. Why does it? How is the granddaughter reveal shitting on it?
Because the whole point of the "you come from nobody" reveal in Last Jedi apparently is like the Force can come from anybody, which I like when we talk.
But that was assumptive based on the movie. Like, there's nothing in the movie that says
yeah,
the
but
Force
Rey,
can come from
that's
everywhere.
like in Last Jedi. That's the worst news she could hear is that she comes from nobody, and then her dad being Palpatine Jr. That's not nobody.
Well, apparently,
I mean, it's not like he's going to be like, "Hey, by the way, you're Palpatine."
Who
Jr.
banged,
pretty
who banged
simply.
Palpatine? I have to know. Especially when he looks like Mr. Monster.
Well,
Mash.
Yoda wasn't always green. Remember at the
What? What the fuck are we talking
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious too.
What?
You're talking about, buddy.
I really don't know where you're pulling that
You've
from.
seen a baby Yoda. Yes, they
I
are
wasn't.
always
Shut up.
green.
It's not Baby Yoda.
That's not.
Not well, you've seen a species 50 years.
I know. I don't know where I was going with that.
I was waiting. Okay. But I think Finn being force sensitive continues that arc that the force can flow through anybody. So I don't think it shits on that. But I feel like that reveal is necessary because the way Rian Johnson left things, it's like, what is the cliffhanger here? So, and I can see why throwing Palpatine in at the 11th hour is a little wonky for some people. But I think if you see it as a 9 film episode series, I think it works because like
Is Palpatine being alive full canon? I mean, is that legit? Something that
in the Legends canon. It's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
thing.
in Legends, he just was like hopping bodies around.
Yeah, he
Like,
was all
had a bunch
about
of
some clones. Yeah,
which is honestly what I think they're going for in this. Like, I think it's just a body transfer kind of deal because
yeah.
that's what he's talking about in Revenge of the Sith when he talks about Darth Plagueis having immortality. It's like a body hopping deal.
yeah.
Mhm.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he did.
And I'm okay with that versus
Yeah.
I'm okay with either of those
yeah.
methods of resolve for Palpatine there.
Anyways, why I think this trilogy is necessary now is because of the prequels. Because we see
Because they were such shit movies.
we'll get to that, but it's more that the Jedi were these arrogant assholes that let the dark side take over right from under their noses, which is addressed in The Last Jedi, and then I think it's built upon here. So I think at the end of Return of the Jedi, we have Luke as the Last Jedi, right? And we discover in The Last Jedi that with a powerful light comes powerful dark. So what I like about this trilogy is I don't think Rey is your traditional Jedi by the end. Like she's learned from the mistakes of them and is more of a gray Jedi, which I think is kind of what her lightsaber symbolizes at the end. Because I think if you
The
put
yellow one that
if you
looks
put
all
like a red and a
Awesome.
blue
Beautiful
kyber
golden. That's
crystal
so
together,
good.
I think you'll get yellow or something. So she's and
red
like
and
some
blue
of
makes
her-
purple.
Damn it! Maybe Mace Windu.
I was waiting for that.
Neela's got something.
Just bring your mic up a little bit.
Here, pull it towards you.
Turn it clockwise a tiny bit if you can.
We just want you to talk into the microphone.
How is this?
Yeah, you were talking into the top and the side of it.
Yeah,
So.
it's okay. We just want to hear you because
I
we
was really
think
hoping
you have
Tyler
good
went
thoughts.
no clockwise when he said that.
Which means clockwise. Oh, see,
I
that was
lost me blooming train of thought.
Sorry.
anything
You're
else?
talking
does
about
make
the
purple.
golden.
You're going on Grey Jedi.
Well, because she has force lightning and she, shit. What was I saying? I was on a roll there for a minute, man.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, if you go back to the prequels, the Jedi, you're told to not be attached and to ignore human emotions like fear and love and all that. And I feel like Luke discovered.
Isn't that Star Trek? Spock?
No.
I mean, yeah, but it's.
Fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
And you can't be married, you can't bone. Which how do you keep Jedi around if you can't bone?
Truth.
Right?
Hey, question off the top, real quick. Did anyone notice when Rey was when it appeared like she may turn to the dark side? The breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice her breathing? So you know how you've got the Kylo Ren breathing, then you've got the Darth Vader breathing. She had a very distinct breathing pattern.
Super.
And I was like, that's so cool
Yeah.
that they did that. Yeah, okay. I guess Derek and I were the only ones that noticed
It was
that.
more the teeth though that were obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
like them teeth.
Them teeth.
I like Dark Ray.
Dark Rays. Yeah. I mean, when we saw it in the trailer, I'm like, that's not gonna be a thing.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah,
like,
I'm really glad the trailer didn't fuck us over on that.
yeah, because that's one you actually watched.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You make us go to the theater now so early.
I just want like it's just a thing, man. It's just a thing. Like I gave up on Bailey.
You know how many times
like
you seen
Hannah
the Like
says
a
that
Boss
he'll even
trailer?
show up late when they go.
Well,
The like a Boss is gonna be a funny movie, and y'all can fuck yourselves because I think that's hilarious.
at the
Anyways.
movie? I'm so bored. I'm masturbating like Pee Wee Herman.
Jesus. So I'm on board with kind of everything that we discussed. I think I can't think of anything about the movie that I hated.
We'll call this the airing of general grievances. Okay.
Of General Grievances.
Yes.
You do have some beef, Tyler?
I did the first time. That it throws you right in. It's like, oh, you're not going to really explain Palpy. Oh, we're on to this planet. Oh, we're on to this planet. So, and that's what a lot of people were complaining about. Is like JJ didn't get to make his whole trilogy, so he's cramming what he would have done in the second movie in the first.
What's he cramming in his hole?
Oh God,
Oh my!
Come on.
Come on.
that's a stretch.
Yeah, it
After
is.
you cram enough things in that hole.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
It
that
didn't
was a poor choice of words, Neil.
It was.
I think it was intentional.
My parents were so excited I was going to be on a podcast, and now they're going to listen.
If you were a fan, you knew that was going to be.
I didn't tell them though.
It didn't bother me the second time around because it felt very Indiana Jones. Like it's like, oh, we gotta go on a MacGuffin quest. I'm like, this is fun. Like Star Wars, This is an adventure serial, and it's supposed to be cheesy and fast paced, so it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Second time around,
And we can't get every story in a movie. I
Right.
mean, that's the whole point.
and I mean, comparatively to The Last Jedi, where not a lot happens, I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
Things are happening. I'm engaged.
That was like my biggest problem with Last Jedi is it's not super fun. Like it's a good.
No.
I like it. I like. Last
I
Jedi.
didn't
think it's
dislike it.
great.
I do
Yeah.
too.
But it's not fun. I can probably count the number of times I've watched that since I got it after like on home release. But Force Awakens,
It's very fun.
like my wife makes fun of me all the time. It's in our top 5 played on our
Right.
iTunes.
Nice.
Because I just watched that movie over and over. Like I'm never bored of watching that.
It's like a video game with replay value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could kind of argue Empire is also the bummer of the trilogy, but Empire's fun too.
Yeah.
Oh, Empire is my favorite movie
Empire is my favorite.
yeah.
My second
Most
favorite
people's.
now.
Empire's one of my least favorites.
Yeah, I believe
Well,
that.
I don't know how we're gonna gel.
I
man.
say least
Oh,
favorites.
boy.
I love all Star Wars movies a lot. It's just one of
it's
my
just
less
like
favorites.
Point
Your
down.
ranking's gonna be fascinating.
I wrote it in a note on my phone. So
Did you really?
So I
Yeah,
could
I
pull
did
it out
too.
and show
I
it to you.
didn't actually, so I was hoping for more of a discussion around that. But
But we will.
So, I guess, what did you think about some of the tertiary character storylines and some of the open endings that were left? You have the Lando Calrissian and what's her name?
Jana.
Jana.
Whatever.
Jana. Finn and Poe and Carrie Russell's character. What is
Zori
it?
Bliss.
Thank you, Zori Bliss. That's why you're here.
I'm faster than Tyler.
Oh, shit.
Not always a good thing.
I should
in
have
our
pulled
Star
up
Wars
some Star
sheets.
Wars trivia. It's a Star Wars dick measuring.
I'm going
Sorry,
for the
Mom and
target
Dad,
chef
Blaha.
now.
So, any thoughts on where we go from here with some of those characters that are left?
I want to say this. I don't want episode 10. I
Yeah.
don't want any more episodic films because it ended so well.
So,
Yes.
do you
But, like,
feel like
with
Disney
Man-
Plus characters?
Disney Plus or standalone movies are the way to go, and I think that's what they're doing. I think that's what this new trilogy is going to be. It might be like Knights of the Old Republic for like 3 movies.
Do we have a
Great.
backstory on Poe?
I mean, there's a little bit. He's had like comics,
Mhm.
which that was another. Like I've seen a lot of people complain. Like they say in the
They
movie,
kind
"Oh,
of
he was a space
retconned
runner,"
her, yeah,
and
yeah.
they retconned it. It's like no, they
And they
in the
did kind of
comics,
flesh
they
that
talk
out
about
a
he was
little bit.
criminal, and then
Yeah.
he joined the New Republic.
Yeah.
It's just it is a. The second time I watched it, I did pay attention. They do kind of mess that line up because she said you were with us before you joined the Resistance. So I get why some people want to.
Well, those are
that,
for
but-
nerds that like comic books.
Hey there.
No, I'm one of those.
Derek, any thoughts? Where we go from here?
100% I don't want episode 10.
No.
Yeah.
unless they get, like they jump like 100 years in the future or something, and they just barely.
But it's gonna be
Like
like, it'll be
fleshing out
like
the
another
kid
Death Star,
with
and
the broom.
another Empire. We don't need that.
There's
shit.
only so many times you can have that happy ending and like, oh, the good guys prevailed and
Did
and
they?
the galaxy will never let this happen again.
Yeah.
And then it happens again.
Well, that's one of
Right.
the parts people don't like about the sequel trilogy is after the happy ending of Return of the Jedi. Apparently, Leia and Luke and Han and everyone were just miserable because this shit just happened again.
Well, I think it's the timeline on this. That's like my one big gripe with the sequel trilogy is the timelines are weird for all these movies. Like Last Jedi had a weird timeline. You pointed Rise of Skywalker has it. Even Force Awakens, like when they get to Starkiller, they're like the weapon will be ready in 15 minutes, and in that 15 minutes they cross the planet, set the explosion. Han
I do
dies.
have a problem with that.
They have their lightsaber. Like every time I watch that, I'm like bullshit. Like
Yeah.
that's
He's
not.
like looking at your watch. Like,
It's not 15 minutes, but that's like. But even that, the setup for the sequel trilogy, Kylo doesn't even turn, or Ben doesn't turn to Kylo Ren until 5 years before The Force Awakens. So it's
forgot
like
about that.
it's like 25 years of just like unexplored, and then 5 years before he,
So is that explorable though?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
do
I
we
think
do
I
we
think it would be,
explore
but-
the Kylo Ren origin story now that we know the end
yeah,
of it?
they're already
you know?
on it. They're making a
of
comic.
course they
Are
are.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a comic coming out.
Well, I like The Mandalorian because it's taking place.
I want a
between the-
fucking Darth Maul origin story. I think that's a mystery character.
They've
That,
done too much of them now.
Yes, they
it's
have.
at this point they brought him back in Clone Wars. They concluded his story in Rebels.
And then they still brought him back for Solo.
Yeah, and it's at this point it's I think it's too much. I think they've explored his story.
and
to the
apparently there's a
point
piece in the Mandalorian that pissed off
I will
Ray.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either. Well,
Pissed
we have
off
2
Ray?
episodes left. No, not Ray. The Ray Park, the guy who played him.
Oh, Ray
Oh.
Parker Jr.
Oh,
he wrote
really?
the Ghostbusters theme song.
No, Ray Park. It's in the last episode. Tyler and I are going to be watching it today.
I actually watched that and I can't think of what.
It
I
had
have
something
no
to do with a
idea.
lightsaber, but I don't want to talk about it too much.
Yeah.
That's it. That's no more. No mas.
You can text me about it later.
Anyways, as I was saying, the stuff I want to see explored the most is before Force Awakens, like the Mandalorian's doing, and then after Rise of Skywalker. Because my problem with Rogue One and Solo, as much as I think those movies are okay, is like we've seen all that timeline, you know.
Yeah.
Like up until Rise of Skywalker, I'm like, how the hell did the First Order?
Well,
even
but
get
I
in
mean, to be
power?
fair, it
Now
is an
makes sense.
it's an
Yeah.
entire galaxy. You know
No,
that
yeah, there's so
that
much you can
There's
do. I'd
other shit
love-
going on.
I'd love like way before the prequels do.
Like right now, there's probably another podcast being recorded somewhere else in the world. Right?
there are others.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Not that anyone that listens to this
saying
podcast.
Don't
That's
let
what-
them know that.
You saying I should have farmed my options a little bit?
I was like, damn it.
I thought this was all there was.
All right, who's your favorite character? All of the Star Wars movies. Derek, go.
Oh my god!
What? I can't. No.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know if I
Oh,
can.
you got to come back to me.
Is it
I wasn't
Watto?
ready for that freaking
Is
question.
it
If
Texture
if you had to go to dinner with a character from a Star Wars movie, any of the Star Wars movies outside of Rogue One and Solo.
Why?
Oh, so just the saga movies.
Yeah, just the
I
Ray.
take Amelia Clark out.
Ray.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean that's like the Jesus Christ of who do you want to have dinner
Yep.
with, right? To be
Can
fair.
it be a droid? They
Right.
can't eat.
How about you, Blah?
Lando Calrissian.
Really?
He's been my favorite since I was a kid.
That's awesome.
Interesting.
Well, what do we have here?
Chad.
Sorry. Hello,
Chad.
what have we here?
Damn, Bob. That's how he got his
Nailed it.
wife. There we go. That's how you get a lady into Star Wars.
Tyler,
Well, let's find out.
pick.
Can it be a droid?
Yeah, of course.
I've always loved R2D2.
Okay.
That's another problem I have with the sequel trilogy.
God,
he
yeah.
gets sidelined like none other.
Oh my
Like they gave
God.
3PO a whole fucking arc in this. I'm like,
I love how he gets so sidelined and then he's just in the final battle with Poe, even though Poe is and
this is
BB-8
your-
are supposed to be best
they're
friends.
like besties. He got
And he's just like, I'm gonna take R2. R2 could have got on the ship with Finn and all them. With the like,
Yeah.
he can fly.
Well,
even he's better for it than
BB-8's
BB-8.
more mobile. I noticed.
R2's got freaking rockets.
We don't know that. Well, maybe he doesn't anymore. I don't know.
That's true.
You don't
he's,
see.
he's getting old. They could have fallen off.
You know. Well, I love like in the original trilogy when you want to see him like go downstairs or down like a hill in Endor, they like cut away. And then
Yeah.
suddenly-
Actually, if on the planet where they ran into Zora, Zori,
Zori.
Zori,
It's called Kojimi.
they went up the stairs and there was a ramp
Yeah,
for BB.
for Dio.
I did.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the stairs, I'm like, how the fuck is BB? Oh, there's a ramp.
I noticed that the second time I
It's
watched
like-
it.
Do they have to do that? Is it like a
Is it like a
like a
handicap
school? You have to put a
accessible?
wheelchair ramp.
It must be
Essentially,
droid accessible.
They didn't have it before. Then the First Order took over. It was a whole accessibility thing. So they
not all
actually were
bad.
helping the galaxy.
My answer, by the way, is Chewbacca. I think the thing about Chewbacca is he's been a constant across all the movies in the saga.
He's in Revenge of the Sith. I forgot about
He was even in Solo, but
the
that would
holiday
make sense.
special. Your favorite thing ever?
Yeah, absolutely, including the creepy one. That So
creepy
I think
one.
I think I would like to have dinner with Chewbacca.
Can you do a Chewie impression?
No, I cannot. What was it?
I can't roll it.
This is an audio medium, guys.
Did you just go with the behind the scenes from the original trilogy where Peter Mayhew's just like screaming lines out of the Chewbacca?
The man's gone
mask?
daft.
He's like, the old man's gone daft. I kind of wish they kept it if it was just big hairy Chewbacca and he's got this
heavy
nice
English
lilting
accent.
British
Have you
accent.
seen David Prowse as Darth Vader before they put James Earl Jones?
Yeah.
He sounds like Dark Helmet. It's great.
All right, well, let's get to the saga. All right, so everybody has majorly strong feelings about episodes 1, 2. Attack of the blah blah blah.
All of them, really. We have.
Let's call them
That's true.
Let's call them the Anakin series.
Banana
the prequels.
So, everyone has an argument about what order do you watch them in. What order should you watch
There's only
them in?
one order, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Solo, Rogue One, 4 through 9.
Disagree.
Oh, okay. What's your order?
So, and I actually I got the chance to test this out because there was a girl at work who had never seen Star Wars.
Did you do machete order?
Yeah, kind of.
Did
Yeah.
you throw
I did.
Phantom Menace out?
No, I kept Phantom Menace.
Okay,
I like the
good.
prequels. I wasn't gonna throw them out.
Okay.
There was
a loves clones.
There was a girl at work who had never seen Star Wars, and me and a buddy at work were like, well, we're gonna show them to you, and we started with Rogue One. To,
I can see that.
kick off, and it
I can totally
totally
see
got
that.
her.
Well, my problem with Rogue One is if you're not familiar with the saga, you're like, who's the robot man? Why do they want a thing?
And so
Who's
that's
in
kind of
power?
why I liked it because she was watching it and going so they had to recast all these people from the original movies. It's like, oh, you poor kid.
Did she? Was she horribly distracted by the PS2 Tarkin?
Honestly, I think if you haven't seen the original,
No,
Tarkin
yeah,
before, it
she
doesn't,
probably
like,
didn't know.
You're gonna
enough
be
to-
like, why is that man a computer? Why is he a cartoon?
I love that idea. I think Rogue One is extremely accessible.
And it's like it's good because it starts you off cold with and it makes the Empire and Vader scarier.
Yeah.
Because then your first
That's
experience
true.
of them is this movie where they crush everyone. Like the Rebels win in Rogue One, but they get crushed. Everyone from the movie that you like dies.
Everyone fucking dies.
Vader comes down that hallway and just slaughters.
Oh my
a bunch
God.
Of dudes.
So
for me,
cool.
that was the first movie that I really felt an emotional ending to. Was that one?
Yeah.
Rogue One. Which I hate to say because it's not saga really,
Yeah.
but
It's one of the
the
best
very
Star Wars
end,
movies,
it
I
was
think.
just like,
we'll
oh,
talk.
damn. Was that Imogen? No, that wasn't. That wasn't.
No,
Imogen.
it's
What was
Felicity
her name?
Jones.
Felicity, thank you.
Yeah. But I think that's
Not
a good
Kerry
place
Russell.
to start.
I think that's a
Felicity.
great place to start.
Because it throws you in and gets you invested. And then when you go into A New Hope, it
You
immediately
go right
goes
in.
into it.
Yeah. Can you do a Saga Rara? I have to know.
No, I can't do this song.
Lies, deception.
Borgullet, come child. Borgullet knows the truth. I can't do the. I can't do the I though.
Save the rebellion.
Save
Save the dream.
I can do. Yeah, I can do that. I can do a Zen.
I will say Mendo's great.
I feel like this is masturbatory material for you too.
Someone somewhere is listening to this is like, oh yeah, I'm really into
Oh.
Saw Gerrera ASMR.
Fuck. Forrest Whitaker. Oh,
Good
you
Lord.
lazy one-eyed monster.
Jesus Christ.
So A New Hope, and then Empire.
So Rogue One, A New Hope,
Hope,
Empire.
Then
Bananas.
I didn't think of this originally, but my buddy
Do a
did.
machete
After
order?
Empire, you do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Because once you find out who Vader is, you get his backstory.
You can be horribly
And
bored
why not
for
Solo?
6 hours.
Interesting.
Why not a solo
Because
backstory?
Solo is because Solo is such like a weird fit into the story. Like I really like Solo.
Yeah, where do you put it?
I
I'll
say
show
I
you.
always say like watch Solo after. Like Solo's just fun afterwards.
Like you know the character now. Where did he come
Yeah,
from?
because it's not like Rogue One that it ties so
Yeah.
directly into a movie.
Agreed.
Solo you can literally watch anywhere and have a good time with it. I even say like if you
Well,
get
sure.
bored
Black
in the middle,
Widow's dead, but we're watching a Black Widow movie. Come
Yeah.
on, yeah.
and it's like the kind of I even say too
Spoiler
if
alert.
you Jesus. This is a Star Wars podcast, and you spoiled Endgame.
This is a movie.
Been out for
podcast.
8 fucking months.
This episode is
the
Star Wars
highest
podcast.
grossing movie of all time.
I haven't
Everyone's
seen it
it.
yet. I was waiting for Disney Plus.
Disney Plus has been out for 3 months.
I was waiting for Endgame to be on Disney.
Shut up.
I don't believe you.
But then, yeah, after you watch the prequels, and you can even break up the prequels with Solo if because as much as I like the prequels, they can be a little boring.
to take a break.
What?
And
A
No.
little?
and then I mean, I would watch them all the way through, and I did force this poor girl at work to watch them all the way through. We watched these at work.
She
by
call
the way. It
HR?
wasn't like we didn't like hang out outside of work. We made them watch her on an iPad at work while she was like our hostage.
They made me watch this child killer.
Do you know what, though?
I just
That-
wanted to go home.
That girl quit before we could finish.
Oh.
The prequels
probably
made her quit her
why.
job.
She still talks to me though, so I don't think it was my fault.
Did she ever finish?
Yeah,
The
she-
movies.
She did text me that she finished them just like a couple weeks ago.
Did she ever finish? Pause.
Funny,
The
she didn't look
movies.
finished.
But then, yeah, Return of the Jedi sequels, Solo,
And Solo question.
What's your favorite movie of the saga?
Are we doing that now?
Force Awakens.
Okay.
I think Force Awakens is. I think Rise of Skywalker is kind of tied with it, but it's gonna take maybe 1 or 2 more viewings for me to feel as strong about it as I do about Force Awakens. Because I like when I tell you I've watched that movie more times than I can count. Like, I like it literally is. I think it was like top 4 on our top 5 played on iTunes.
What are the other 4?
Just music. Like it's like actually on our iTunes list. Like my wife once was like, she's like, I'm getting really annoyed with you because I wanted my top 5 to all be music, and now Force Awakens is in there.
You can jam to that.
That is really insane, though.
Like
that
I've
you
watched
the
that
movie more than
movie
listen to the
a
track.
lot.
So sorry.
What are you doing here, buddy?
Bailey.
Just healing you, buddy.
Just healing.
I feel like Bailey's the
between
bull in the
friends.
China shop today.
I do think Rise of Skywalker has the chance to at least be tied with that.
Yeah.
If not, Force Awakens 2 is just there's like a nostalgic purposes to me because we went to go see that movie like during like a rough patch.
Yeah.
In our like we had like a lot of like personal stuff going on, so that was like a really good.
Also,
like,
excitement for it's like through
yeah,
the
no,
roof.
it was
Yeah.
really exciting. It was like a good time to have Star Wars movies back. We were in the middle of like 2 moves when that movie came. Like we moved and then
Oh, I
moved
remember.
again.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
that.
So it was like a nice reprieve in the middle of all that going on that my wife and I got to go see this movie. And it also I feel like it really like rekindled her love of Star Wars.
Shout
because
outs to Molly, by the way.
Yeah, Molly, my awesome wife. She's very great. She got me this book actually so I could have it for the podcast.
Woohoo!
Aw.
Thanks, Mal.
But she loved Star Wars as a kid, and then we went to go see it, and she was when they threw out the old EU stuff, she was like, "I'm so excited for this! Like, this is gonna be good." And seeing like getting that excitement of going to see it with her, and almost being like watching Star Wars for the first time with someone.
Aw,
that's like so. Force Awakens has a lot of nostalgia, like sentimentality. For
My
me.
last girlfriend, I tried watching the first, the third or whatever.
What?
Episode 4, A New Hope.
third?
And during the crawl, she goes, "This is boring. Can we watch something else?" I knew that
That's how
relationship
you
wasn't
should
going
have
to work.
known, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, I waited 5 years into the relationship.
If
to
a
try and
girl
watch
doesn't even
Star
get 3 minutes into a Star Wars movie,
Wars. Oh my god!
Oh, that happened to this chick I was talking to. I was like, took a picture of my Christmas tree and I had Star Wars on in the background, and R2D2 was like in the corner. She's like, "What movie is
movie
that?"
you
Like,
watching?
you don't know who that fucking is through cultural osmosis, at least.
What
My
he doesn't
God.
know is all he had to say was, "Oh, it's Star Wars," and she would have responded and said, "Oh yeah, which one are you watching? My favorite is such and such."
No,
so
she's
he's
never seen
completely
him.
missing out.
she was waiting to see if you knew.
If
what
she
you were
doesn't know
talking
who R2 is,
She doesn't. She's never.
she
about. She was
doesn't have
testing
a
you and you
favorite.
failed.
No, she,
Yeah, you failed.
she failed me.
She probably has Star Wars sheets of her own.
She does not.
So, Mikey, earlier you said Clone Wars was your favorite, but Force
of the
Awakens
Clones.
is actually, yeah.
Clone Wars is no one's favorite.
I know.
No, yeah, no. Attack of the Clones is my favorite prequel.
What
For
sure.
the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
We're all
Fight me.
gonna have very different
Fight me.
prequel.
Is that the one that has digital Yoda?
Yeah, that was like the
now
first
they
one to have
technically
digital
all
Yoda.
do.
Although, yeah, they technically all
They
have
threw
it.
a digital Yoda over Puppet.
Which one had the
Phantom Menace.
digital Yoda General Grievous fight?
That's
There was
Revenge
never
of
a
the Sith.
General Grievous and Yoda
They
never
never
fought.
fought. I don't even
In the
think-
hangar?
What are you
What
talking
are you
about?
No, that
You're talking
wasn't
about
Grievous.
Obi-Wan.
That wasn't Grievous. Who
Obi-Wan
was it?
Kenobi.
No.
He fought General
Fucking
Grievous
the
in a hangar.
Emperor?
No.
What are you talking?
God damn it.
Count Dooku?
The
You're talking about Yoda and Dooku fighting in the
Yeah,
hangar in
thank
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
That was the first movie where Yoda was digital,
yes.
and then they went back and added him
threw
in
it-
the
he
was
Phantom
bouncing
Menace
Puzzle was
all over
fucking
the
awful.
because George Lucas can't stop messing with his own stuff. Or
I
couldn't.
have the unaltered on Blu-ray from the bootleg if you ever wanna.
You can't admit that on air.
I can. And I fucking will.
I have.
No. We don't call it bootleg. It's archiving for future generations.
right.
The despecialized editions. They worked their ass off making those
That's true.
interesting.
Can the FCC like fast line into a studio and take them out?
If they're not going to release them on Blu-ray,
As long as he's not selling them.
He
I
said
mean,
bootleg.
I bought the actuals on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
On Blu-ray too. So.
He just happened. Yeah, it's like
he has enough Star Wars shit. I don't think Star Wars is going to.
I have
Lucasfilm is
A
gonna
New
be
Hope
like,
on every format now.
has
Well, except
3
4K,
DVDs.
but it hasn't come out yet.
Nice. Coming out soon.
Or
though.
beta, but we'll get there.
Laserdisc?
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice.
Bailey.
yes.
So these two have kind of discussed their path to visualization of the Star Wars saga. Order of the films.
Our favorite? I haven't gone yet.
What's your favorite?
My favorite film period of the 9
Yeah.
or
11. 11. Are we doing 11 or 9?
We can do 11.
Okay.
I mean, technically 10, because I don't think...
I'm gonna say episode 9. I really liked
Oh
it.
my god.
I really enjoyed it. Previously, I've always said Empire Strikes Back, episode 5.
It's my favorite.
It's so good.
I guess since it's both our favorites, we can
Yeah.
just talk about it.
tonally, I do like the darkness, but I'm quite happy that it ended happily.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
You're
9.
such a flower child.
Isn't he
Yeah.
great?
I do want to talk about the prequels for a moment, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
For a long time, I defended Phantom Menace because that was like,
It's the best looking of the 3.
yeah, and like how
Yeah.
old I was when it came out, it was kind of one of those things that I just had the VHS in.
I was 5 years
I
old in the
rewatched it
theater. I
all
was
the
hyped
time.
as hell, my man. I
No,
had
I-
all the toys.
I love making fun of him about that. Where I'd be like, I was like, "How old were you when Phantom Menace came out?" I'm like, I just graduated kindergarten, buddy. I think Tony was in college.
yeah, he was.
I was in high school.
I had an inflatable Jar Jar Binks chair.
Oh, dude, same.
No way.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But upon rewatching this most recent time in preparation for 9, the fight scenes hold up. I
Yep.
mean, especially what do you call those? Ray shields.
Yes, Ray Shields.
Thank
the
you.
Duel of the Fates.
So the Ray shields.
Pod race is fun.
The Ray shields and Darth Maul and Qui-Gon, Obi. Oh my God, still fucking.
I mean,
awesome.
Peter fucking Serafinowicz.
God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
has 2
amazing.
lines. He didn't bring him back for so long.
However, everyone's beef with Jar Jar, I definitely.
Oh
felt this
my
time
god!
around.
As well, we were children, so it
Yeah.
didn't bother me. But now
That's
I
what I'm
see it.
saying. I was like, why does everyone hate Jar Jar? Except this time I watched it.
You
and I
won't
was
shut
like,
the fuck
oh
up.
my God, shut up.
I can like accept Jar Jar. Like when I watch those movies, I'm not thrilled when he's on camera, but I
Wasn't
don't like
there a
hate him. 'cause I
mention
get it.
of his species in Rise of Skywalker?
In Mandalorian, someone.
Oh, it
which
was
is the
Mandalorian.
Gungan.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Sorry. That was
There's a battle droid in the background of Babu Frick's shop.
Yes.
Yes.
Previously, I said that I hated 3, but I haven't watched it in so long. I can't.
Return of the Jedi.
Revenge of the Sith.
No,
Revenge of the Sith. Sorry. When I
love that
hear
movie.
three,
Episode
think-
3. So I don't know if I still hate it.
We'll
I
get
still
to
do
it.
think that the Hayden Christensen becoming Vader, the fight with Obi-Wan
Liar.
though is still just really ridiculous.
I think
Just-
I think Hayden was the weak link for all 3 of them.
I
Oh,
think
without
George
a doubt.
Lucas's writing was the
Or,
weak
well,
link.
for the 2
Yeah.
of them.
I mean, both. How about Hayden didn't do
He's a good
himself
actor
any
in other
favors?
stuff.
He is,
Yeah.
but weak and definitely the weakest writing though was prequels.
Mhm.
Tyler, favorite.
We all love Empire. You and I love Empire.
I
It's so good. I think
so good.
Rise of Skywalker is definitely number 2 for me now.
3 for me, but we'll get there. Empire kind of elevated Star Wars. Like, I love A New Hope, but I think Empire kind of proved its staying power, and that it can continue to evolve the story and the lore, and the
Which is
Force and all
important
that.
as the second movie to come out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like,
Absolutely.
It's and I mean, people compare the hate to The Last Jedi with how people felt about Empire. I don't think it's totally comparable.
No.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't old enough to remember what the hate was for Empire when it
Yeah,
came
you
out.
were.
'Twas not even a twinkle in me father's eye then.
I think when did the original A New Hope come out?
77.
So I was just under a year old, I think, at that point.
Aww.
What a little baby.
My dad was 11.
I
When-
did magic.
when was
I
Empire?
did magic hands.
81.
80.
Okay.
Jedi was 83.
Yes.
I was a poor kid, so I never could have Star Wars toys.
Good.
I had so many.
Oh my god, I
I had all the Legos. I wish I kept them all, but Ma got rid of them. Damn it, Ma.
I think my parents might actually have some of my old Star Wars toys still like stored away somewhere.
My Falcon kept falling apart, but I still loved it. Because how's the kid supposed to play with that big ass thing?
So here's kind of a conversation point for me. I thought about, let's rank them,
Are we not?
but it's 10 or 11 films.
Yeah, let's not do that.
And
That's
if we did
never
the
come
four of
across
us-
on audio very well.
It's not going to come across very well.
We
I
just
think
talk
we've
about each
kind
movie?
of touched base on our favorite one, and then how we feel about the prequels, right? So I don't think we're going to rank them.
Oh, I didn't talk how I feel about the prequel.
Well, you were talking, and then you stopped.
Well, what comments would you like to add then, Tyler?
Yes.
I know Revenge of the Sith isn't a great movie, but I love it. Like, it was top 5 until Rise of Skywalker.
Can you help us
came out.
understand why?
It's the most fun of the 3 prequels, certainly. Like that 30-minute opening when they're...
Yeah.
You don't
And
like
the
the
rest-
45-minute pod racing scene?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
And as clunky as the story of how the creation of Darth Vader and the rise of the Empire is, I think there's a good story in there about how an evil politician can create a war and manufacture a conflict and take more and more power.
Absolutely.
Also, Ian McDermott's just having a fucking blast in that movie.
Yeah, no, I love that Palpatine just loves to be evil.
Oh, he's just an evil son of a bitch,
Like-
and that's all there is to it.
He's not like a villain who's like, no, let me explain why I'm actually right. He's just like, yeah, I'm fucking evil. Like,
Unlimited power.
I just want to electrocute people and fly around. Like,
He's just
this
fucking
is
evil.
great.
It's great.
He's awesome.
There's no more
I
to
love.
it,
I
yeah.
was so happy when this Palpatine was coming back.
Zombie
for this.
Palpatine's
'Cause I-
creepy as fuck.
Right. I just love how campy Palpatine is. Like he's like, and not in like a bad way. Like he just like
No, it's
No.
he's
why
a dude that
great.
loves to be freaking evil.
Agreed.
Like someone came to him and was like, "You want to be the Dark Lord?" He's like, "Yeah, that sounds great."
He's the best part.
power, give it to
He's
me.
the best part of those prequels.
He's so theatrical.
great. Him and Ewan, I love.
Hey, I have a question as an aside, real quick, before I forget, because I was thinking about this earlier. People have complained about Raylo because they say that they're related. I don't understand that.
They say Palpatine created Anakin, so technically father. I don't. That's not how that
He
works.
did not create
No,
Anakin.
no.
It's not canon anymore. It
Good.
was canon.
So they're
It's
not
implied.
cousins like people are saying.
No.
No,
Okay.
no, no,
They're
no.
just a
But
dyad.
even if
Kissing cousins is a Star Wars tradition.
Yeah, but
well,
even
they're
if-
brothers, sisters. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
even if Palpatine had like force created Anakin, that doesn't mean
didn't,
he's
like,
his
fuck
son.
Shmi,
Yeah,
yeah.
he didn't,
It's
yeah.
It's not like genetic
There's no blood
material.
there.
He didn't go to
It's not the
Tatooine
same
for a
baby
booty
batter,
call.
damn it.
Yeah.
Can someone explain the dyad to me though? I still don't understand it.
Yeah. So I read something interesting about that too. That like they always talk about in the movies, the Sith have that rule of 2. Like there's only one master and one
Right.
apprentice, and that's because they were trying to force a dyad to happen. Like by only having 2 dark side users, they could maybe force the dyad. From everything they've said about it, and like it talks about a little bit in this book, it's a random thing that happens that two people in the Force are just connected
Okay.
in such a way that their fates are
But here's the question:
intertwined.
was Kylo Ren the dark side of that dyad, or was Rey?
I don't think it actually has to be a dark and a light side of it. I think
they
it's
go
just
back
2
and
people
forth.
connected
Yeah.
to the Force. Because it's like the Sith were trying to create a dyad of just 2 dark side users.
Gotcha.
So I think it
It's
doesn't
just
really
a strong
matter.
bond.
But I guess here's the bigger question. Here's the bigger question: do you think the fact that there was a dark and a light is what made their dyad so strong?
Uh,
I think they're as close to Grey Jedi as we've got.
yeah,
in
I don't. Yeah, I think honestly,
movies.
like I would even struggle to say that Kylo Ren or Ben Solo is like dark in the movie because he's very hesitant on a lot of
Well,
the
he's
like,
always been,
dark stuff
yeah.
he does. So I wouldn't even say he would make a good dark half of it, and Rey definitely wouldn't. I think it's just down to them two, and I think it's also been kind of implied that with the less Force users there are, the stronger the ones who are using it become.
Absolutely.
So
Although I think it's a hard argument to say that he's not the dark side. When at the beginning of Rise of Skywalker, he's just on that rampage that's so Vader-ish.
those guys are bad guys, though.
Oh,
Those
what
guys are
is that?
Darth Vader cultists.
Yeah.
That's
He's actually
Mustafar.
that's Mustafar. Yeah, no, like a lot of people
Wow.
don't
He
realize
goes to
that's
the lava
Mustafar,
castle.
and he's
Okay.
like raiding the ruins of Darth Vader's castle.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense since they're protecting a wayfinder, right?
they're like actual like
The ruins of Darth Vader's asshole.
yeah. Darth Vader had a wayfinder in his asshole.
So essentially, those are
Gotta go
that's
somewhere.
He
Knights
did have
of
that big
Vader.
cod piece.
Yes, essentially Knights
yes,
of Vader. Yeah.
Right
yeah, they're
on.
like dark side cultists who are
Thank
trying
you
to
for
pull on
explaining
that.
that. Okay.
So even at that, like, he's
So
killing
he's-
bad guys
Okay.
in that scene.
Fair enough.
Did you keep calling the Wayfinder a holocron, or was that just me?
I did, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay. Let's talk about Last Jedi then, because I think that's one we need to touch upon, because that's the most
All right,
controversial.
we've got about 15 minutes, so let's try and make it 5. Do you have to pee?
I have to pee.
Look at all that water they drank before this.
I drank a R2D2 full of water, and I do not have to pee.
You drank a whole R2?
No, it's okay. What do you want to talk about Last Jedi?
Just thoughts on it, because we've touched upon the prequels. The original trilogy is great, obviously. We've touched upon Rise of Skywalker, Force Awakens. Last Jedi is controversial. We touched upon it a little bit. I don't hate it.
I don't
think
hate it either.
all the Luke and Rey and Kylo stuff is great.
Yeah.
But it meanders like none other with every other plot point in that movie.
I hated the tits on the.
The green milk.
On the Thala siren?
Yeah.
There it is.
So
I want to eat a porg.
I want to comment
Like a
on
KFC with
the
pork.
final trilogy, right? I think if you put the 3 of them together as a trilogy within a trilogy, right? So you have 3 separate trilogies within the saga. I think that the last 3 for me are clearly the best as a whole.
Ooh, bitch, are you for real?
I love
I
JJ.
simply said for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree with you, though.
I think you all do.
I think clearly 3, 4, and 5 are the next best.
You mean
5
4,
and
5,
6?
and
You mean
6?
you mean 4,
We need
5,
to work on
4,
numbers.
5, and 6. Sorry, shut up. 4, 5, and 6 are the next best, and then 1, 2, 3.
So you're saying your favorites
You
from
can't
least to
disagree
most
with
are
my
1, 2, 3, 4,
opinion.
5.
It's my
Original,
opinion.
original
Yeah.
trilogy.
Don't disagree with my opinion.
I'm giving mine.
You're discounting my
I'm
feelings.
not discounting your feelings. The original trilogy is always going to be my favorite. It's the best. It's the OG. I think 4 and 5 are still the best movies. I think I'd probably Episode 9's next, and then I think 6 and 7 are kind of neck and neck. I think the problem with the sequel trilogy a lot of people have is there was no plan going in. So JJ made a movie, he handed the keys to Ryan. Ryan made his own movie, and then the keys were handed back to JJ. So it's a little
JJ still
clunkier.
produces.
I was gonna say
8,
JJ
though.
kind of took back
Yeah.
the keys though, didn't he?
Yeah, he took back the keys, and I think. But I also, as much as I love Return of the Jedi, I think it's a little clunky too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and
I
that's-
think
and that's
Rise of
the point.
Skywalker is the best finale.
The point is,
of
like,
the
I
three.
could watch all 3 of the last 3 and not have an issue with any of the 3 of them. Like, I like all 3 of them. Where Return of the Jedi, for me, I kind of lost.
Last Jedi. I have is out of those 6 movies is probably the worst.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, it goes original trilogy, sequel, and then prequels, obviously.
What about you, Bailey? How do you see the trilogy of sequels?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the newest ones.
Watch it.
I mean, the OGs are phenomenal.
Right.
But if I have to rewatch, I'm going to watch the newest trilogy.
Yeah.
More than the
Yeah.
OG, and then obviously the prequels are the weakest.
And I agree with you 100% that 4 and 5 are probably the 2 best movies out
my
of the
favorite
whole-
movies ever.
from from my viewpoint. But if I have to put the 3 together, I think I stick with the newest. So
Don't like
this is our
Ewoks.
ranking. There we go.
Yeah.
there we go.
you
You
go.
still got some numbers. And at the end of the day, we just fucking love Star Wars.
yeah,
true.
yeah. I mean, that's
Star
why
Wars
we're
is like sex or pizza, even though it's not great. It's
Pizza?
still sex or pizza.
Oh, yeah, right. So it's like, what? You don't like pizza?
You don't like art?
Have you ever texted someone that just to see their reaction? I've done that a couple times.
You text people wacky things.
You really?
You do. yeah.
Strawberry shortcake. Literally a few days ago, my sister's like, "What
Yes.
the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm not even drunk yet."
Yeah. I had a baby blanket that was Huckleberry Pie, which was strawberry
Nobody knows what that
shortcake's
is.
obscure
You
boyfriend.
don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
That
look
was-
at him
yeah,
like
no.
he's a dumbass.
He's like 12. Shut the fuck up.
And you're like 87.
Oh!
Any
It's like-
final thoughts? Oh no.
I fucking love Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars is great.
Final thoughts is I hope what Disney said about how the Star Wars saga is just beginning. I hope that means that there's new avenues coming that we can all
Yeah.
appreciate.
But completely new avenues and not a continuation
Correct.
of the
Keep the
Skywalker
episode filled.
saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, I don't want an episode 10. I would
No.
love more standalones.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
would love more Disney Plus stuff. If it's all the
What's
same
an, what's
quality
an
as
origin
Mandalorian.
story you want to see?
An origin story I want to
Yeah.
see?
An
Ooh, man, I
orange
really want to
story.
see Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's a. I mean, yeah,
Bring Liam
absolutely.
back.
They've touched on a little. There was a book that came out recently that touched on him and Obi-Wan when he was training him like 10 years before Phantom Menace, and it was really good. It was like fascinating to like read that, and so I'd love to see more. Not even just that, but like I mean, Qui-Gon Jinn was trained by Count Dooku,
Yeah.
and Count Dooku was trained by Yoda. Like I would love to see that like
Yeah.
progression.
So like,
like
early
it.
Jedi. Like,
Yeah.
that kind of.
Not even early Jedi, just like the stuff like I would love Knights of the Old Republic too. Like I feel like if this goes out and some Star Wars fan doesn't hear me say I want a Knights of the Old
What
Republic
about Mace
show,
Windu?
they're gonna kill me.
What about Mace Windu? Do we want to Mace Windu?
I want them to expand on the fact that he's definitely not dead.
What?
By Rise of Skywalker, he is because he talks in the
Yeah,
Force thing.
it's
Spoiler alert.
Well,
but I
but,
don't think he dies
realistically,
in
there's another
Revenge.
character from Clone Wars, the one that has the
Ahsoka Tano, yeah.
who is indeterminate as to her death.
Yeah,
as
her.
well.
The last time you see her, she's definitely alive.
And the artist who drew her
Dave Filoni.
released a sketch of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings and her.
Yeah, I did see
And
that.
they're talking to each other. He's like, they thought I was dead too.
I would kind of be
Nice.
annoyed though if Dave Filoni came out and they did a show and Ahsoka wasn't really dead because then it would not make sense that she was talking to her in Rise of Skywalker. Like she's
Gotta
like
die at some point.
like she's just
Before
off
that,
somewhere. And my thing too is she's in it and Kanan's in it. And if Ezra's not there, then he's obviously alive. So if she was alive, she
Is
wouldn't
that
be
the little
talking either.
twerp that
Yeah.
looks like Aladdin?
He gets a lot cooler
Not
as the
that
show
cute.
goes on. But so one of the voices talking Kanan Jarrus, his Padawan
I feel like
is
I need to
Ezra
watch
Bridger.
some of those cartoons.
We should watch them
Clone
together.
Wars
I
is
love Clone
great.
Wars and I like Rebels
I
more
can't
than
get
Clone
into.
Wars.
Well, I do have Disney Plus.
Fight
so-
me, Tyler. After this, keep the camera rolling. We're gonna fight with lightsabers.
That'd be okay.
I'm just gonna be beating you on the ground like.
What color would your
Empire's not the
lightsaber
best.
be? Well, back to the real quick. What origin story would you like to see?
Ooh.
Do you want us to come
The
back?
Jabba the Hutt weight loss journey.
He lost a whole lot of weight in return.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, any of the
He was into it. You could tell.
really old Jedi I would like to see. Or even like, I would love to see like a
Like
formation.
Like a Jedi retirement home.
No,
Like the first Jedi?
like the first Jedi.
the
That's the
prime
story I
Jedi.
really want. Yeah. Or just the Force Awakens, like for real. Like who were the first to like
Vader
dive
did it.
into metachlorians and
Yeah.
find out like what is this gift that I have?
That's like allegedly what David Benioff and DB Weiss were going to be doing.
Interesting.
Was
Okay.
they like
Yeah,
after
I love
they
that
got
they rushed
after,
the end of Game of Thrones
Yeah.
to make Star Wars stuff. And then
after
they
they
get
got
fired from Star
yeah,
Wars stuff.
after they got fired for openly saying they just didn't give a shit about the end of Game of Thrones. They
Obviously,
released
they
like
didn't.
like a synopsis of what their movie's trilogy would have been, and it was going to be the origin of the Jedi and the Sith.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
That would have been nuts. That would have been really good. But also, I'm glad they're not.
Maybe in
doing
2 years though we'll forgive them and then they'll get.
Oh,
green
Go
okay.
the James Gunn approach. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler, quickly, origin story that you'd like to
We're
see.
getting our Obi-Wan series. That's all I ever wanted. That's
Yay.
what-
Okay, so since we're already getting it, what's the origin story that you would like to see other than Obi-Wan?
To be honest, I wasn't prepared for a follow-up question.
Jar Jar Binks.
No.
Well, I mean, the talk
he get
of
kicked
the
out?
the Boba Fett origin, right?
Oh, we pretty much got that with Mandalorian. Like, we get to see that culture. And Boba Fett's kind of a non-character. Not in the expanded stuff, but if we're going strictly by movies.
It's true.
I want Old Republic, but we already said that. What do I want?
I don't know.
If you don't answer, Jar Jar is going to be your official answer.
Yes, I agree.
Establishment of the
And we will
Goggin
put it
race
on the
actually would
Facebook
be probably
page.
pretty.
I want to see why you got kicked out of the city. Yeah.
I guess what I most want to see, which is kind of the aftermath trilogy, is like what happened between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens, and how did the First
Yeah.
Order take power, and how that whole thing went down. But now that we know Palpy's involved, like that might
Yeah.
even be more interesting. Boom.
Okay,
I'm
I
glad you
think
brought
that's a
up
great
aftermath.
answer. About time we got a good answer from you.
Frack.
All right, well, let's call that then. Blaha, thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mikey.
Thank you for bringing me.
We'll
I
definitely
like talking about Star Wars.
definitely have you back for sure. I think
do
it's
a-
debatable.
We could do
Hannah or
we could
Blaha.
do a
who do
Mando
we-
episode.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about The Mandalorian at a later date. Maybe prior to the 2020 launch
yeah.
of season 2. Give Bailey some time to watch it.
I need to get
Have
Have
logged
you
in.
not watched any of it?
I've seen 2 episodes.
You took forever when you had a
I don't have it yet. I have too many services. I didn't want to buy
Thank
another.
you.
It's
one.
like $7.
I'm
Shut
sure.
up.
That's how they get you.
So episode 20, that is our season finale. That was our Star Wars Roundtable. It's been a great year. We started in February of this year, so we've almost been a full year.
Was it February? This
Yeah.
episode was Endgame.
Did you start on my
February.
birthday?
That's April.
It was like April.
So thank you,
No, the first episode
everyone,
was
for
early
allowing
February.
us to get to 20. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
excited.
So,
Curb
I
that
mean, 20
drinking.
episodes in a year. Our streams are increasing every
Speaking of
week.
streams increasing, yeah.
Oh,
I just want to let you know Tyler will not be with us in 2020.
Not on the podcast. I'm just dying.
So, thanks for giving us the first year. We'll see you in the next, and everyone have a good one.
see you in 2020.
May the force be with you.
Banter, banter, banter.